Hi folks, have you ever tried brainstorming with an LLM? It gives you a good solution to a problem, but then it usually does not cover all the different points of views that are possible. It does a good pass, but it's not comprehensive. You always have to pinpoint mistakes or things like, hey, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And then the LLM solution begins to treads to become more and more comprehensive, but that takes a few iterations. Hey, that's exactly what we are trying to solve at Dogfight. So Dogfight is our MCP server where we let different LLMs impersonate different experts and different personalities that have varying strengths and points of views, and that come together, discuss, brainstorm solutions, debate against each other, finally and like vote on the common solution, and then take back those differences, think again, and then debate again. And this happens over multiple rounds, uh, hence the acronym Dogfight, because we let different LLMs and different personalities fight amongst themselves and finally give us the most comprehensive solution. So here's an example. Let's say we want to build a metrics logger to collect performance metrics from all our customers, where each of our customer is in a cloud project, right? Now the question that I have in my mind is, should we host the metrics in a central project or per customer, or is there an even better solution that I am missing, right? Now, I would say debate the alternatives and propose a solution, right? Uh, so what? So what happens is, now Claude calls our MCP server debate alternatives, where which and max rounds. So it tells it that this is the problem that we are trying to solve, and then max rounds is essentially the number of rounds of discussion and voting that we should that those different experts should do. In the background, what happens is that multiple different experts are spawned. In this case, there are about seven experts that are spawned. One is the security engineer, the performance engineer, the ML engineer, data engineer, product manager, competitive analyst, as well as the sales director. All of them come up with their own proposals, and then they vote on the draft. A scribe actually compiles their draft into a single draft, and then they vote upon them. Sometimes they agree, sometimes they disagree. Then they revise their drafts, they revise their proposals, and a new draft is created. And this continues for at most 3 rounds. But we could easily increase this to happen for a lot many number of rounds, right? And finally, you see that the solution is way more comprehensive and thought through from all different angles, be it sales, infrastructure, security, performance, everything, right? And it gives a much more comprehensive answer to the problem at hand. So as we went from non-reasoning to thinking models, think of Dogfight as thinking Pro Max. Thank you.
After a plan has been fleshed out by the agents, then we can go ahead and save this down using our other MCP server. So we can ask it to memorize this plan, and we're going to keep these separate just for simplicity. But we will ask the uh, agent to memorize the plan. And then this is saving down locally, and it's going to be compatible with Cursor with Windsurf retrievable. So we'll go ahead and straight to our IDE, and we'll say fetch our most recent memory. Voila, it has pulled the recent plan, and that is our demo.